2K Sports pregame show.
Boy, what a season so far. And I'll tell you, it's only getting started. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the great dynasties, not just in basketball, but in all of sports. Kenny, this is a franchise that's used to winning.
Yes, Magic has done a great job of rebuilding this team, cultivating this young talent and creating a really positive culture.
Kenny, you know you live there. Free agents love L.A. This franchise doesn't stay down for long.
Thanks for joining us, as we'll go now courtside with Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. We look at the Mavericks. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
You know, right now, Dallas, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade as coach of the Mavericks. He led them to the franchise's first and only title in 2011. Now, Eric Spoelstra lost that series to Carlisle, and he says of him, he's a Hall of Famer, a trailblazer as president of the Coaches Association. We all owe him a great deal. Kevin?
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. In the early going here, Doris, we're already seeing a continued trend, putting 5 guys on the floor who can hit the face-up jumper.
Well, this is the new age in the NBA. The floor spacing is incredible because when you've got 5 face-up guys, all of whom can put the ball on the deck, all of whom can shoot, it creates so many driving lanes. And the origin of this, to me, goes back to the last Spurs NBA championship. It was such pretty basketball, the movement, the flow. That, to me, was the starting point for all this.
Team's kind of playing outside in, and it's fun to watch the change. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks. Smith at point and Doncic next to him. Dwight Powell is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. James against Barnes. From deep. He's off on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Smith on the wing. Shoots over ball. Here's Jordan, the second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Jordan's got his first basket.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. 6 to shoot. And Kuzma has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
Barnes finds Jordan, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Doncic. That's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's James following the basket by DeAndre Jordan.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Powell kicks to Doncic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a rough couple years, but Doris, you get the sense that this lull is just temporary.
And the reason you think that's because when you combine great coaching with great management, you know you're going to make the right decision more often than not. So it's never easy to turn over an aging roster, but they hit big time on Dennis Smith Jr. And overall, I think the arrow is pointing up with this organization.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Powell kicks to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
First free throw is good. And Greg, with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
Barnes hits them both.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Barnes against LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Ball in the corner. Clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Dishes to Barnes. Inside, stolen by McGee. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. It's deflected.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Powell kicks to Smith. Dallas moving the ball around.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they ramped up their intensity, forced good things to happen, and now they're right back in it.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jordan the pass to Doncic. He dishes it to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Powell for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 4. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now Doncic, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer.
Boy, can Barnes just get up. Brutal on the catch and flush. Good luck with that.
Ingram outside. James outside. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Smith kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. In the corner, it's James. McGee in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. From the corner, James misses. Dallas leading by 7. Barnes passes to Doncic. Barnes kicks to Doncic. Over Ingram. Doncic, no good.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Some changes for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Dallas also making some changes. Nowitzki comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Now here's LeBron coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. The pass to Kuzma beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Barea, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Now here's Rondo. Let's go. And again, no good by the Lakers. Inside. Barea dishes to Powell. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Powell's got 5 now. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
Here's Hart following the score by Dallas. Drills the 3-pointer.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Barea surveying the floor. To the paint, Chandler with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Doncic passes to Powell. Tries again, and Doncic lays it in. He has 7.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Right side, Rondo. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Misses the 3.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for Harrison Barnes. Both good from the line that time. Doris, so many great open floor players in this game. Who would be the scariest player coming at you on the fast break?
Kevin, I can't limit this to just one. Are you kidding me? How would you like to have LeBron James bearing down on you at 6'8", 250-plus pounds? Or the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo, who can cover from one end of the floor in the other in 4 or 5 strides? How about if Russell Westbrook's meeting me at the cup and he can dunk on my head? Or the young, talented Donovan Mitchell? I don't want any part of any one of those guys.
What great names, and you're right. Runaway freight trains, each of them. Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Stevenson can't hit.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Rondo with the steal. Stevenson outside. To the inside. Here's Beasley. Got a piece of it. Now Matthews. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Well, there are certain guys that you identify as the prototypical 3-and-D player, and Wesley Matthews is one of those guys. I love that he prides himself on his ability to guard elite wings and the kind of deep range he has, even in critical moments of games. This guy's a big-time guy.
Well, for Matthews, he does most of his offensive work from outside, but Doris has more to his game than just that.
Well, I think the thing that I think of when I think of Wesley Matthews is how hard this guy works. And yes, he started as an offensive perimeter threat, but he's dedicated himself to rounding out his game, and you love that from a veteran.
No good from Beasley. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-5 run here. Down low. Harris kicks to Kleber. Back to Harris. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nowitzki, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Here's Barea following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Barea with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. The Lakers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Chandler kicks to Beasley. Stevenson outside. Lets it go. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kleba. Inside. It's stolen by Rondo. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Stevenson. How he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And Chandler throws it down.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
Nowitzki left side. Pass to Kleba. Matthews trying to free himself up. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And that one is good by Beasley. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Right wing. Kleba, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Chandler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. From deep. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. Wesley Matthews in his 4th season with the Mavericks, talking about what attracted him to Dallas in the first place.
They showed the most faith in me. You know, they weren't scared off by the injury. They showed faith in the person that I was, the player who I was, and, you know, they saw a need for me, a championship franchise and, you know, a great city, so it was just a match.
Coming off that Achilles injury in Portland, Dallas wasn't shy offering him, Greg, that big contract.
And he's now in a contract year. We'll see if he continues to be a part of their long-term plans.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second-chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good, and right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Harris. Also J.J. Barea out there. Nowitzki is out there with Matthews, and it's Kleba in at the 4. Pass to Matthews, over Stevenson. Matthews no good. Lakers trail by 7. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan, he's checked in for Dallas. Outside Rondo. Three-pointer. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Smith checked in for J.J. Barea. The Lakers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Smith. Outside Matthews. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Toronto, they've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Now here's Beasley. 9-point game his last outing. Floats one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Love his game or hate it, but there is no denying, Doris, that Lance Stevenson makes things happen on the floor.
Just a pure creator when he has the basketball in his hands. Unbelievable handle. Sometimes gets creative on his way to the cup, but you love how he plays with such great passion and energy.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smith outside. Outside Matthews. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Stevenson. Lets it fly from 18. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Stevenson's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. To end the cold streak, Matthews no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by McGee. 6 points for Beasley.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Dallas doing everything they could do to accelerate their rebuilding process this past summer, Greg. They made a lot of moves.
You know, trading up for Doncic sends the message they want to compete now. Brought in DeAndre Jordan to shore up the center spot. Mavs definitely accelerated to where they feel they can compete for a playoff spot.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Harrison Barnes comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Doncic is subbed in for Devin Harris. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. He kicks it to Ingram. Down low. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that Thunder game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. Looking to end the run. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 8 points.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Stevenson against Barnes. On the wing, Stevenson. He's got 9. Back to Ball. Stevenson outside. Over Barnes. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 3. And here is Doncic. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Spurs in San Antonio. The pass to Kleber. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Jordan. He feeds it to Doncic. Jordan kicks to Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's now 11 points for Luka Doncic. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Minnesota. Here's LeBron. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Out to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. James, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And stolen by Kuzma. James against Barnes. And that one's good. Ingram.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Doncic. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And another basket for Dallas.
How about that? Barnes in attack mode. Big time power move through traffic.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. LeBron up top, covered by Barnes. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. Doncic kicks to Smith. Puts it up from 15. Tries again. And here's Barnes for 3. James with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Ingram. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
I think, Greg, everyone played their role so well, and I loved how aggressive the guys off the bench were in that one.
Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber.
And let's see the stat sheet here on DeAndre Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in rebounding. And he ranks 2nd in the league in field goal percentage. Able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. In the corner, it's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Jordan finds Smith. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
The drive by Smith. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And he recovers it. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris, does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock, because what that forces those players to do is be 3-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long term.
And stolen by Barnes. He's all alone. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish. And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. That free throw good from Doncic. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Here's Hart. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Barnes trying to free himself up, and they take the lead. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. The Lakers trail. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
First one falls for him. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Jordan. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Now here's Barea. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris's shot is off.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here is Harris. Back to Barea. Dallas moving it around. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And the Mavericks call time here. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dallas also making a switch. Matthews, he's checked in for Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harris. Barea against Rondo. Kicks to LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Devin Harris.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Mavericks trail by 8. Now Barea still looking for his first bucket in this one. From downtown, a rebound by the Lakers.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
Right, you don't want to rush it, but you do want to get off as quick a shot as possible.
The lead pushed to double digits. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
A nice shot by Barea.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Rondo with the ball. Passes it to LeBron. Shoots over Matthews, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful, beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very
teak.
nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an ante.
The Lakers had some issues in the first quarter. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. The second quarter was a huge turnaround as they came on strong, turning the tables and outscoring them by a wide margin, and now enjoy the 7-point lead. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Smith. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Barnes. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, Kev, that's a tough shot. Now, Barnes, great concentration with a hand in his face.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Ingram, following the score by Dennis Smith. Kuzma kicks to McGee. Over Barnes, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McGee's got his third basket of the night.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. But they get it back. The second effort, and the layup good by McGee. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
That's to Powell. He kicks it to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 11 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kuzma passes to McGee. Now here's Kuzma. He's tightly guarded. It's deflected. And here is Doncic. 16 points for him. And it's Smith missing.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Mavericks. Smith with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Doncic. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And McGee kicks to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Mavericks trail by 7. Now here is Smith. He has 7. Now the pass to Powell. Now here's Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barnes hits them both. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Stolen by McGee. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. And it's Ball in the corner. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 7. To the middle. Releases. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Stevenson right side. Smith against Ball. Ingram attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And he makes the first. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
Lakers leading by 6. Here's Stevenson. He's got 11. Here's Kuzma. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point shooting was the least of their worries last season.
Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
J.J. Barea checked in for Dennis Smith. Stevenson against Barnes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for J.J. Barea. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
2 shots.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
That's good from Barnes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for Doncic. Barnes hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Down low, here's McGee, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Count that one. McGee's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Barea. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Barnes. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Kuzma inside. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Los Angeles.
And this is a high-powered offense today, clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Mavericks trail by 10. Now Barea. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Berea's got 5.
Now, I'll tell you, watching J.J. move around screens, it's like a dance. There's a certain rhythm to it.
Stevenson drives in. It's good. Stevenson's got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Dallas moving the ball around. A rebound by the Lakers. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Nowitzki outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
And so it's Berea with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Matthews dishes to Barnes. Back to Matthews. It's deflected. The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Harris is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Berea. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
Here's Stevenson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Chandler's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Berea kicks to Matthews. And it's blocked by Stevenson. And he's able to get it back. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Beasley. Here's Nowitzki. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Nowitzki's got his second bucket. Lakers leading by 9. Rondo finds Chandler. Now Beasley, defended by Nowitzki. And the shot goes down. 8 points for Beasley.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
Rondo against Berea. Nowitzki outside. On the wing, Harris lets it go from 14. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And stolen by Barnes. Matthews left side to the inside. Nowitzki, count it. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you, Dirk is going to hit these interior shots constantly. With his size, defenders don't have much of a chance in there.
Here's Stevenson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Lakers lead by 11. And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 11. Berea with it. He's got 7. Pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Matthews puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Nowitzki, the pass to Harris. Another shot. Nowitzki finds Berea. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Berea's got 9 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lakers leading by 9. You think of all the great moments in Dirk's career, what he's done on and off the floor, Doris. What a treasure of a player.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubt this is the greatest European player ever. And he flat opened the door and helped make the NBA a truly global game. Think about some of the young stars, Porzingis, Markkanen, who grew up modeling their games after Dirk.
For Dallas, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And the second free throw, good. 1:52 left in the third. Hart kicks to Stevenson. Passes to LeBron. Stevenson trying to free himself up. And James gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Count that one.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Rondo passes to Beasley. Pulls up on the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beasley with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Mavericks trail by 8. To the paint. Beasley with the steal. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Barea kicks to Harris. Barea against James. Got a piece of it. Beasley with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lance Stevenson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Harris. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to LeBron. Over Matthews. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They have a 9-point lead. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Doncic and Matthews, the 2 and the 3. Nowitzki is out there with Powell, and it's Barea in at the 1 spot. Dallas has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Outside Matthews. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 21.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Here's Hart. Kicks it to James. It's tipped. And here is Doncic to the middle. Here's Matthews trying to get open as Nowitzki. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his 5th foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Dallas, Jordan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Dennis Smith in for J.J. Barea.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Beasley, as most people know, Doris, it's been a wild ride getting here.
It certainly has, Kevin, but the talent was undeniable, right? Let's remember this guy was a former #2 overall pick. Reality is, though, he had to spend some time in China. He needed an adjustment to both his game and his attitude.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
Lakers leading by 8. Ball with it. Now Smith defending. LeBron kicks to Ball. Off target with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hot.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
So it's the Lakers now. The Mavericks making the shot. Ball dishes to Ingram. McGee bounce pass. Ingram left side. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. James in the post. He's covered by Matthews. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, after an up-and-down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Mavericks trail by 6. Smith finds Jordan. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Kev, how about the hops of Matthews easily skying for that finish?
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Ingram outside. The pass to Beasley. Smith against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Beasley. Here's Ingram. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Matthews, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now here's LeBron. Feeds to McGee. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Smith. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Great open look there. 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Matthews. Here's Jordan. Matthews passes to Doncic. For the 3. Matthews, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 5th foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Matthews. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Ball. Now LeBron inside. McGee's shot is off.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ingram outside. Here's Ball. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 13 points in the second half.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Smith kicks to Powell. Now the dish to Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One shot.
Jordan no good on the free throw. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, break by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic with it. Smith outside. That 3 off the mark.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
That's good from McGee. That one is no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Here's James. Drills the baseline jumper. LeBron's got 11 points in the quarter.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Doncic passes to Smith. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You'll wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now Barnes. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Free throw good, Kuzma. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night in, night out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players who pride themselves on being available.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is James. He kicks the ball to the inside. Doncic with the steal. Here's Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Pass the ball. Ingram right side. Shoots over Doncic. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Ingram. Smith finds Jordan. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 8. Ingram wide open. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kuzma slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
And that one misses.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Now here is Smith. Passes it to Powell. Barnes kicks to Powell. The kick out to Barnes. Nowitzki for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to James. Now here's Ball. Covered by Barnes. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. The shot off that time. Mavericks trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Smith. It's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
And here is Ball. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. To the paint, James. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith, the pass to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen by McGee. The shot by Powell, no good.
And this is really good defensive pressure, whether he gets the block or not.
No, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Now here's Ingram. The pass to Kuzma. Kicks the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. Barnes dishes to Doncic for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And stolen by Barnes. Nowitzki finds Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
LA's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And finished off by LeBron.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now. Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 8. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Knocks it loose. And here's Barea outside. The Lakers with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from James.
Boy, don't you love it. As calm as can be, seals the win with some tremendous work at the free throw line.
And it's blocked by Stevenson. James outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.